Hi everybody, Daredevil Cruz here. I'm doing a 2 week pickup vid from Craigslist today, from eBay lots to flea market finds. The first thing I want to show you is one of the Craigslist pickups that I got today. So you can see I'm using my Nook table for the moment as my laying grounds. I managed to get this Sega CD with the Sega Genesis in decent shape. Let me go bring it over here to my other table. Sega CD with the Sega Genesis intact, and it does play for $15. Very good deal. This is actually my second Sega CD, as you can see, but I got this today. Bear with me with my cat. She's hungry. But this is what I got today for 15, and I also got um, a regular Xbox, the first console for $20. There's a guy here in Houston that's doing the Xbox mod, and he said he'll probably do it for 35. He's gonna put all the arcade games in there and the emulators. So I just wanted an Xbox to to have all that stuff in there. I'm not sure how to do it, so I'm just gonna let that guy do it for me. So I got this for $20 today, and I got my Sega CD today as well for 15. So I spent $35 today. So that's money. Um, I guess well spent, so to speak. Um, a couple of next items that I have. Actually, the next item is another eBay pickup that I got last Friday, and it was a Sega Dreamcast, the black version. It came with this cool pouch. It's actually a game bag, and this is game stuff on it. It's pretty neat. Um, I got this for $30, and it included games. This is the reason why I got it. It had House of the Dead 2 complete and mint condition, as you can see. I guess a biker game, Dave Mirra BMX complete. Tony Hawk 2 Pro Skater, not complete, it's just loose. Shadow Man complete. And I didn't even know that when I took it out and I pressed the eject button, he had Jet Grind Radio on it. So I was pleased to see that. I'm very happy. It came with the original controller, power cord, an extra controller. It's kind of faded, but as long as it's black, that's fine. Actually, two controllers, one white, one black. It looks like he swapped it out, but I can do that too myself. And also a BMU. So I got all this for $30 last Friday. So I'm very happy to get that. And it included 5 games. It's just gonna add to my collection that I have now. And I guess I'll be in the market for Sega Dreamcast games. So if anybody has any, let me know, and we might be able to trade. So that's the second eBay pickup. Sorry about that. No organizational skills whatsoever. The third eBay pickup, Craigslist pickup was last week. It was a Game Gear with the battery cover and 6 games with manuals and cases for $8. Pretty good deal. Unfortunately, it does have the screen fuzzy error thing that pretty much all the Game Gears have. Eventually, because of bad, I believe it's receptors or something like that, bad chips. It causes the screens to go bad. So yeah, but I do got a Game Gear. I got it because it was blue and it came with 6 games and manuals, so I was very happy to get that. Again, I got this for $8, but I had to travel about 25 miles to get this, so I did spend more than I had to, I guess, on gas. Excuse me. Um, and for my weekend pickups, this for flea market finds, I managed to get Battletoads for Super NES and Zelda for the Super NES for $5 each from this lady that I guess she's gonna be my go-to flea market lady. And she also had a couple other games that I wanted for my loose boxes that I have now. And she had Cool Spot and Alien 3 because I purchased a couple of the Genesis boxes, and one of them, well, several of them were missing these two games, so that's why I got them. And she had told me that she had the Moonwalker game. Well, actually, she told me that she had a Michael Jackson Genesis game, and I was like, "Can I see it?" And she brought it to me, and the reason she wasn't selling it at the beginning is because she didn't like how Michael ended up as far as with the kids thing, that she thought it was a pedophile. So I really didn't care. So I finally got Moonwalker. It's in bad shape, but I got this for $3. And even though it's in bad shape, I'm sure I can get $20 for it. So very happy to get those. And another flea market pickup was Final Fantasy 4 for the GBA. It is complete. The box is kind of a little bit in a rough shape, but it is the box, and that's the only reason I got it. I got this for $5, and this was on the same flea market, which I love going to every at least every Sunday or every Saturday if I can. I usually try to stay away for at least 2 weeks because my wife's gonna kill me after spending so much money. But in that same flea market, I found Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the black label. The game is in mint condition and no scratches. And the same person that had this had the Castlevania, the black label, also for $5. So I usually go to this person, and then I go to the other person now that she has another. She has a bunch of Genesis games and Super Nintendo games, and those are basically my two go-to persons. It's actually two different flea markets that I went to, but it's just worth it. It's actually like about 6 blocks away. It's just I have to pay for parking. That's the bad thing about the flea markets. But anyways, I got this for 5, and 3, 3, 3, and 5 each. So I don't know if you're counting how much I paid, but that's how much I've so far spent on Sunday. And the next flea market pickup was from the other flea market just down the street. I managed to find Sonic CD, and this guy had Conquer Just Lose on a case. So I checked it out, and it looks really scratched. I'm not sure if it can even play because I don't know if you can see from the camera. It's kind of nicked up. It's not cracked, but it's kind of translucent. And I'm not sure if it's already damaged to the point that it can't be read, but I managed to get this for $1. And I do have it already boxed, but I wouldn't mind having another copy just in case. I might sell it. So I got this for $1, and I got Sonic CD. Well, this one's kind of scratched too, but I'm sure it can probably play for $3. And this guy had a couple other Sonic CD games, and I asked him, "Do you have the Sega CD?" And he didn't tell me anything. He just went to his car, and he took out a bag, and he started taking this thing out, and there you go. He had a Sega CD. And I told him, "Well, how much do you want to sell it to me?" And he told me, "Well, I'll do 30 on it," and I only had like $20. So I told him I can probably give you what I basically have in my pocket is $22, and he agreed. And he threw in the games also. I got Eternal Champions in the box, complete. I don't want to open it. Power Factory, I have no clue. To be honest, when I got my Genesis, I only got the Genesis But my mom actually told me if I wanted the Sega CD, and I told her no because it was too expensive. So I was happy just having the Genesis by itself. Um, I never got around to playing the Sega CD, so by the time the Sega CD got at least a year in, and nobody really cared. So, I guess this is my first Sega CD, or actually my second. Um, so he had these games with it, and he threw them in. NBA Jam is complete. Star Wars Chess, which I'm sure is kind of hard to find, and Dracula, and these are all complete, and including the Sonic CD, which I haven't tried yet. But yeah, I finally got my Sega CD, and it works. We tried it out, and another vendor near him had this cool Lethal Enforcers gun. It's just like the one I got from Spundy, but it's actually for the Super Nintendo. It is the authentic one from Konami, and I got this for $2. And that same guy that sold me the Sega CD had the Ghostbusters game. Um, so I had to, go look some more cash. And my wife had like a $5 bill, and I told them, I'll give you 27 for the Sega CD, the Sonic CD, all that, and the Ghostbusters, and he agreed. So I finally got the Ghostbusters. This is another rare Genesis game that is a little expensive on eBay right now. So I guess going from flea market, let's go to the eBay. I managed to get again Sunset Riders. It's missing the booklet, but the game is in mint condition, and so is the case with the artwork. So all I need now is just the instructions. So I actually got this for 22. I know I overpaid a lot, but the game that I've been looking for, which is also a rare Genesis game, is The Punisher. If anybody sees this game, snatch it up. If it's $10 loose, get it, because this is one of the rare games from Genesis, from Sega, that it is worth money, and it is complete. And I also got this for 22. But the manual is in very bad condition. It's taped up, but it is complete. The game is in mint condition, and it is the original case because it does have the Capcom label on it. And I guess all I need now is just another manual. But other than that, so far I spent close to $100 in about 2 weeks, including the eBay pickups. But I'm a very happy camper so far. I spent a lot of money, but some of this stuff I am going to sell. I'm probably going to sell the Sega CD or trade. Again, I'm looking for box Genesis games. If you have anything like that, let me know, and I'm willing to trade with you. And I also have a TMNT Hyperzone Heist, but I think I'm going to trade it with Spundy. I'm also selling that. And just let me know if anybody's interested. Work out a deal with me. Just PN me and let me know what you want to do. But so far, the two games that I might trade or sell are the Battletoads and the Zelda, and possibly the Resident Evil game, but I'm not sure yet. But if you're interested, let me know, and we can go from there. And also, guys, thanks for watching, and I appreciate all my viewers and my supporters. I'm gonna try to purchase a glasses cam that I can just easily put on my, wear like basically like sunglasses, and I could just hit record. I'm working on that, and I want to do on-site Craigslist transactions, so you can see how it goes down here in the South. But yeah, I just want to change it up a little bit. And another thing I'm doing is I'm working on I'm trying to sketch more, and I'm trying to get better. I actually stopped a long time ago, and I'm recently just picking it up again. So I might do a little bit of my comic book collection also. I usually collect comics also, but I won't bore you out with those pickups when I do get them. But again, thanks for watching. Sorry for about me rambling so much. Again, I appreciate all the viewers, and stay tuned.